Okay, let's get started. So movement speed. I really like movement speed. I like being fast. You can't really make a ton out of it though, as much as I hate to admit that. Still, I feel like it has its uses. Let's put in B. I don't know. Armor tome. You really don't need a tome for armor. It's I don't know. I don't really think it's that great of a stat unless you're doing like a pure defensive build or something. I don't really care for it. I was putting in D. Attraction tome. This is made for one use and one use only, and that's the AFK challenge. Other than that, it's pretty useless. Let's put in D because it has at least one use. Yeah, whatever. Lifesteal. It's only good for sustainability, especially in those swarm waves. I don't really use it that much. I used to, but I see its use. I'll give it an A. Chaos Tome. I really think this is a good tome. Random stat per upgrade, and sometimes it can be a pretty big boost, but of course it's unpredictable. It might give you silver gain, which is completely useless stat, but it could work out for you. But because of unpredictability, I'm just gonna put it in A. So this gives you more attack speed. This is a really useful tome. I don't really use that much myself, but I do see how useful it can be. I put it in A. Curse Tome is kind of essential for getting really good runs. Just don't screw yourself over with it. But if you use it properly, it is really good. Put it in S. I like damage. Damage is always good. I like big numbers. Put in A. Duration. I don't really care about duration at all. I don't even use projectiles that really depend on duration, except maybe the Frostwalker. I know the other one is probably mines or something, but who the hell uses mines? Mines suck. I don't really care for this one. You don't need a tone for duration at all. This is stupid. F. Evasion. So there are a few items that work good evasion. I can see being useful. I want to use it myself though. I don't really care for it. I feel like I don't really need a tone for evasion, so I'll put it in C. Gold gain. Getting more gold is always good, I guess. More chests, that's useful. I don't really use it myself. I don't know. I feel like you kind of need you kind of need better tomes, but it. I don't know. Putting it in C. This ups your max health. I mean, defense builds, I guess. It, I don't know. I don't really care for it. Let's put it in C. Knockback. What a waste of a tome. This is stupid. Increased knockback. You don't even want increased knockback. This is dumb. F tier. Luck. I feel like this is also pretty essential, or at the very least, it's really useful. Higher luck is insanely good. Put that in S. Crit chance. Crit chance tome is a very good one. I think I'll put that A. A lot of crit chance, and when you get over 100%, it becomes over crits. So it's really useful to have. Appreciate it. What is this? Projectile speed? Do people care about this one too? I don't think you need a tone for projectile speed. There's barely any items in the game that really need that. I think this one's stupid. F tier. Projectile tome is very useful early game for sure when you need that extra firepower. But when you upgrade your weapons, that also gives them projectiles too. So I don't know. I think it's a good tome to have. Let's put it in B. Health regain is really useful for those tier 3 boss fights for sure because of the lifesteal doesn't work that well when they use their stupid invulnerability crap. But I think it's really good for sustainability. If you can't use lifesteal, then health regain is a good substitute. So I put in A. Was that the shield tome? I feel like this is the same thing as the attractive one that's useful for AFK challenge. I don't really see a higher purpose of having like a whole lot of shield, especially when sustainability doesn't really work with it. I don't think. I'll just put in D because it still at least has one use. This is a completely useless tome, silver. This is just dog shit. Maybe like really early game, but once you get everything, it becomes completely useless. Dumb. I don't know why it's a tome. Size tome is useful for, well, mainly auras, or at least aerial weapons like aura. I can see it being really useful. I put it in A. Pretty good. Thorns. I feel like it's only useful for a defense build or if you're like building spikes or coins massacre or that other crap. I mean, I can see it being useful. I think it's good in pacifist run and in that one build. I guess I'll just put it C. Then we have XP, which I think is probably the most essential. You really need those level ups. You need them. Okay.